All right, fuck it. We're recording this shit. So Tim's getting catfished right now. It's great. The super
Catfish
hot chick
come
from,
home.
Where is she
Romania.
from? She's from Romania.
I mean, her username's Claude Baudette.
You know what though?
Claude?
You know what though? To be honest,
Are there
you might be able to get a chick from Romania that's that hot.
That's what I mean.
are
It's
there-
probably like an
are
American.
there is Claude a common Romanian female name?
I assume.
Well, and I think Claude Baudette isn't that the dude that does the "We'll leave your light on for you"?
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
She's
I think you're dating the dude from the fucking what is
The fucking Motel
dude?
6 guy.
Yeah, Motel 6.
Yeah.
We'll leave the light on for you.
That's the guy. That's Claude Baudette.
She's
Like,
definitely-
he's just this
definitely leaving
gorgeous
the light
woman.
on.
I don't know that that's his actual first name, but that last name is definitely.
Goodness, there's the next snap. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fake, dude.
No, it's not. She's totally into me, dude.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
This, she saw this silk shirt. She's like, God damn.
Yeah,
this
she's
guy's
like, man, you must have spent a whole $7.
$7. You got it. It's fucking Goodwill special right here, man.
Hey, man. Might be a lot more expensive in Romania for a shirt like
Goodness. Yeah.
Why?
that. Well, you know.
no, $7 is
They wear shit like that over there.
$7 is like 50 grand over there.
Yeah, that's true, too. I
Have you
forgot.
seen Euro Trip?
Yeah.
Come on.
He's like,
All I've
this
got
is-
is a nickel. And
like, I get my
and he
my own
fuck-
hotel.
He bought a hotel.
He slaps his boss and quits.
I'm so
It's
fucking
like
Yeah, that
I
exchange
go buy
rate.
my own hotel.
such a fucking loser.
And
so awesome.
what about what's his face from Saturday Night Live? He's also on Portlandia.
Fred Armisen?
Fred
Yeah.
Armisen as the fucking creepy Italian dude.
Miss Scusi.
Miss Scusi.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss
Fucking great.
Scusi.
And
trying
I
to-
love,
yeah.
Matt Damon's fucking cameo in it. Scotty doesn't
Oh,
know.
yeah, he's
Oh,
the dude
yeah,
that
that's
sang the
good.
Scotty
That's
doesn't
slow
know.
down,
Yeah.
fucking.
The song Scotty doesn't know, he does that right at the beginning.
Sleeping with the dude's
That's weird.
girlfriend.
So this is a little pre-show.
Pre-cum for you. Everybody likes a little bit of pre-cum.
Hey.
Yep. Everybody likes a little pre-cum.
Yeah, we said it.
Yeah. What was that movie called again?
Euro Trip?
Euro Trip. That's right.
That's
Euro
a good
Trip
one.
was
Oh, that blouse
I
looks
love that
awful on you. Take it off.
remember
The
that
hot
part.
tub scene
I
where he's
remember
like
when
coming,
the
she's
brother-
got something on her tit.
Well,
She's
remember
like,
when
oh,
the
right there.
brother and sister get fucked up and start kissing?
Yeah,
Start
start
making out.
out.
It's like,
You
what
made
the
out with your
fuck?
sister,
Dude, that was
dude.
hot.
They go to that nude
They-
beach and it's just all naked men.
Naked fat men.
Yeah,
with
dude.
their-
I think
Yeah.
that, isn't there a nude beach around here?
yeah, Rooster
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah, isn't that like pretty much the?
That's pretty
how
much, I
it is
think,
there?
what
Yeah,
happens
it's
is
a bunch
just
of fat
naked men.
dudes. I think I wound up at not I don't know if it's an official nude beach, but up northern.
Yeah, fuck
part
it. We
of-
just start the show. This
Whoa.
is the,
Yeah.
What was
no,
it?
we're good. We're
Molten
good.
Falls.
Molten Falls, yeah, I've been
Okay.
there. Uh-huh.
You
Yeah.
walked that
They got the
river.
bridge you can
I was
jump
walking that river up past a bridge, and for a while because we were going to raft down it with not raft, inner tubes. We were just going to ride the whole rapids down on inner tubes, and I don't know, maybe
Tim's using
about
a
a mile
bus
up.
tire.
Nothing but swinging dicks, dude.
I
Like 5 or
bet,
6 swinging
Yep.
dicks just hanging
So
out
you
up
went by
there.
3 times.
Yeah. Well, it was awkward. I was like, I think it was 16 or 17. My sister's with me, her friend's with her, and so there's 3 of us, 2 chicks and me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And
So were they the only chicks there, the ones you brought?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I think this is a good spot to start our rafting down.
It's like all the guys are like, girl?
Yeah, it was fun. Well, I'm sure it was. They weren't interested in the girls. They were interested in the guy. It was one of those situations.
Oh, one of those. I see. Yeah.
I don't get it. Explain it.
Well, they saw the girls.
their
And were
own,
like,
I
oh my
guess.
god, I better cover up. They saw me like, hey, how's it going, man?
Were you wearing that?
Yes, I was wearing just this,
Just the shirt?
just the shirt.
Nothing else?
Yeah, yeah, around
Like-
my sister. You sick fuck.
Well, look, you got some weird fucking quirks.
Dude, don't I? Oh, the stories I could tell you. Apparently, a wild existence.
I mean,
up until this
Jesus
point.
Christ.
Hey, man, what's the point of living, right? Unless you're doing crazy shit.
It's not cool. Not cool. What you got going on there now?
I got to keep up on the hockey game that's going on right now. Tonight is the first night of Stanley Cup Finals, which in a week when we put this out, it'll be a week after that. But yeah,
So who are you rooting for?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Colorado, huh?
Yeah, Colorado's always been my second favorite team because of a guy named Claude Lemieux who played for both Colorado and New Jersey.
And his last name's Lemieux?
Lemieux, yeah.
All right, so he's Canadian.
Yes, he was French-Canadian. But the reason I liked him so much was because he was a guy that
Hold that
played
thought. I gotta
as
grab a notepad.
close to the edge as possible. Hold that thought.
Yeah,
The
take your
show's fucking going
headphones
on,
off, dude.
dummy.
Don't walk off with those fuckers on. Jesus, dude.
But anyway, he played as close to the edge as possible, and sometimes went over the edge, pretty far. And back in the 80s, 90s, the edge was really close to like just almost bludgeoning someone to death.
Oh shit!
That's so.
Cutting them with your.
I like
with
how he
your
just
blade.
walks right in front of the fucking
I do
camera.
the same thing. Don't worry.
You guys
about
are
it.
fucking
I don't
morons.
care. Like, yeah, people watch the fucking video, dude.
3.
Yeah, 3 on our last one. Thanks for following us, everybody. Doing a great job of that.
Oh yeah, follow us on Instagram. Don't follow us on Twitter. 'Cause
Apparently,
Kevin
we're not
got
on
kicked
Twitter
off.
anymore.
Oh yeah. Hey, I did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, Kevin did nothing wrong except reciting Mein Kampf
no.
and attacking the Jewish
Look, I hadn't
Federation.
even used that account for like over a week.
Hitler wasn't that bad.
Come on, guys. If you just do it in a different accent, it's fine.
You don't have to say the R at the end of the word. Makes it more like a rap.
What if I do it in Chinese?
No, I'm using the Spanish word for black.
Wow.
Figure that out.
Some people want to. Yeah.
That'll-
ban that
Actually,
word.
remember people were trying to get that taken off of crayons because they were like, these crayons are racist.
That's so funny.
They're like, yeah, but that's a different language.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
You
Yeah,
can
exactly.
Be racist in a different language, for fuck's sake, man. Oh my gosh. And the whole gender thing, we talked about that too.
Yeah.
It's gender words, and they're trying to cancel that.
Yeah, and they're
What? What are
yeah,
you talking about?
Well, Spanish has gender-based words.
yeah, like L and
Oh,
R,
yeah. No,
like,
dude,
yeah.
those people do not like that at
No,
all.
of
No.
course
So
you
we're
would.
trying to-
You're changing our entire language
Yeah.
because you're offended by
Latinos
it?
Yeah,
hate
they're
that.
like, hey, white people, stop trying to change our. Yeah,
knock this
I
shit
agree.
off.
or like
Stop
that
it.
Latinx crap that they're
No,
pushing.
nobody likes
Yeah,
that.
nobody, like,
Don't-
especially Latinos.
Well,
they despise
no,
it.
The Latinos that seem to like that are like third generation.
Yeah,
they've been
yeah.
here a while.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's the ones that have like I don't know roots.
Culture and actual history.
Well, or just roots to their their
Yeah.
homeland or whatever.
Yeah. But Disney is pumping them out. They're pumping out all these Disney Mexican American or Mexican heritage movies now, or
Yeah.
Hispanic heritage.
It's
movies.
because Disney's trying to indoctrinate all the children.
Yeah, but
no matter what
and
language
so
they
now
speak.
I guess Disney's being boycotted left and right by a lot of people
Yep.
because of it.
Everybody's just sick of Disney
I'm
trying
sorry,
to
I
screw
wanna
with their
finish-
kids'
I want to
minds.
finish Obi-Wan, but then
Dude,
maybe I'll stop.
Obi-Wan has been awful
Yeah,
from like day
I've
one.
only think I've watched first 2
Yeah,
episodes.
but you've
and
been
fell asleep on the
stealing
third.
it.
Again, Ewan McGregor.
I don't know what you're
can't-
talking about.
Kevin's a thief.
Kevin.
That's
I
why.
am-
That's why he wears his prison garb to the show.
Just let me out for the show, and he's got to go back in.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey guys, work
For
release,
piracy.
right? Work release."
What you in for, bro?
Dude, gotta
Oh, I was-
represent, man.
I said things on Twitter.
bro, black with skulls,
Oh, shit.
pirate.
This guy's fucking hard, man.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hard over here. I'm getting hard thinking about it.
Are you
And
getting?
me too.
Prison
Are you
thing, dude?
getting?
Fuck yeah.
Kevin's pirate comment. Are
What
you
was
getting
it? American
hard?
History X when he was up in the shower room? That was a great
The
scene.
which one?
American History X when he was in the showers.
Oh, that's your
That
favorite
was
scene.
a hot scene, dude.
You're like, man, I wish I had stitches.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Hey, I hear super glue works really well in.
No,
in,
it doesn't.
you know,
That's an old wives' tale. It does not work.
It worked in Barry.
It makes it very difficult to ship.
Yeah, remember his hands got stuck to the fucking steering wheel.
Yeah.
But hey,
Again, the best episode of
It might have
That
been the
was
best
such a
episode.
great episode.
I still side with
That's
the
my favorite
best
episode.
scene is still Hank
yeah,
in
no,
the fucking
Hank's
clothing
best
store.
character for sure.
that is definitely an awesome.
It's the
scene.
best scene.
But but
like if you
as
look
a
at
full episode,
No,
I think the one with the Taekwondo that was
sorry.
one of the best.
but if you
episodes,
look at
for
the
sure.
best 3 minutes, it's that.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
'Cause,
It's
I mean,
great.
It's like the whole joke is
We're
he
spoiling
looks
it if you
exactly
haven't seen it. Check out
Exactly the
Barry's
same.
Yes,
Great
if you haven't
Fantastic.
watched a show that came out
We're gonna
4
spoil
years
it.
ago.
But no, he walks into the room
4 years
with
ago,
all the
did it
fucking
really?
with all
Yeah,
the
because they had
statues.
like 2 years off for the
Oh, the
pandemic.
can.
all
yeah,
the
yeah,
awards
yeah.
are in that one closet, and he's like, "Hey, who's all of these Taekwondo awards are these?" And this big buff dude's like, "Oh, that's me." He's like, "Oh, that's great."
Yep, he's like, yeah,
It's like he's trying to fucking kidnap this guy.
yeah. He's like, hey, look, man, if you could just move to Chicago for like a year. He's like, ugh.
And I knew it was going to be a fight scene because that actor that played that part.
He's an action guy.
Yeah, he's done almost all the Matrix movies.
Yeah, and he was
He works
also
with Keanu Reeves a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's worked with him in the other Keanu Reeves series. What's it?
Oh, John Wick.
John Wick.
Yeah.
He does a lot in the John Wick ones. I think he was actually in Inception as well. He does
I think
a lot
so.
of like
he's been in a lot of
bouncer
like B
slash-
action movies too. Yeah.
He's a good martial
Welcome
artist.
to the Garbage Pail Skids.
He's got a lot of Taekwondo awards.
He does.
So does
Apparently.
his daughter. Fucking spider monkey daughter
yeah,
running
dude.
around the fucking
His
house.
daughter's a fucking monster.
I'm one of your hosts, Jake Gopke. There's Tim Gage and fuckface Kevin.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, Kevin.
I thought we
McNichol.
already started.
Nipples?
We did. I just thought it'd be funny as hell to do the intro 10 minutes in.
Yeah. It was like, oh, okay, that's what we're listening to. I thought it was a Scooby Doo.
Oh man. Yeah, you take your fucking face off and oh man, it's old man whatever his name
At it
is.
again.
It's always old man something, right? The guy
Yeah,
that ran
'cause
the
they're
fun
the
house.
they're the most bitter people, you
Yeah,
know.
old white guys.
Yeah.
Old rich white guys.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
don't want you on their property.
Oh, and if you give them an English accent, boom, they're even more evil.
Yes,
Right,
if
we
you give
wanna
them an
determine
English
that, or
accent,
British
they can be
accents.
from anywhere.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Just vaguely
Speaking
foreign.
of movies, watched.
Did you know Captain Picard's supposed to be French?
Yeah, his name's
Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But he
Picard.
speaks with a British accent.
Yeah,
Shit like
that's how
that.
it
They're all
works.
British. All of them.
That's how it works in everything.
I know.
I mean, like we've talked about this before, but I mean, like movies from the 50s and 60s and 70s, even the 80s, like everybody had a British accent. Bad guys, good guys,
Yeah.
or whatever time frame it was from. It's British. It's
They're- like for
why
villains,
is that British? And
Something
villains
about
were always
it brings
British.
like a gravitas to the villain somehow, I guess.
Right,
maybe.
because they
Good
speak
word.
proper
I like
Yeah.
that
English.
word, gravitas.
I don't know. It's just like they're more
thought that was a
theatrical. They're
spell
more, you know.
Cast
Yes.
on Elden Ring.
It's a
Yeah.
spell.
Isn't it a spell on Elden Ring?
It's not a spell. It's a sword.
Gravitas?
Yeah, it's a
Might be a spell in Final Fantasy though.
I mean, they count as spells.
That's
but
a spell
it's
that
not
it casts
really.
when you use it. It's
Shut your
gravitas.
fucking face.
I'm saying that's what it does. It's an area effect spell. Brings everyone to you, and you can slash down the birds. God, I miss that game, but I don't miss it.
You should start playing it again.
I haven't played my Xbox in almost a week now.
I've been playing old games.
Week.
Yeah, it's been a week.
Why, like what?
Ultima 7.
I don't know what that is.
Ultima. That
Ultima
is kind
7.
of like Final Fantasy, isn't it?
It's,
I've heard the name Ultima.
Yeah, it's
before.
like they were PC
Ultima
RPGs.
Online and all that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Same franchise. It's just earlier than Ultima Online. Like
okay.
92, I think 92-ish, somewhere around there. But yeah, it's an RPG, old RPG for PC.
You done the Elden Rings? What was the one? Morrowind.
Yeah, I
Elder
love that game.
Scrolls.
I love that game.
Morrowind was awesome, but the most buggy game for Xbox that ever came out.
It was really buggy.
See, I
Terrible.
Yeah. But God, I love that game.
Yeah.
RPGs
Great game.
or anything like that. The closest I came was to
Elden Ring?
playing. No. Before that, I played Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, you were talking about
That's
that
a-
one.
I've
You said
heard-
it was a really
I-
detailed game.
It's
Yeah.
a good game.
I haven't been able to play that one yet.
The fighting is. I mean, once you figure it out, it's just the same exact thing over. and
Yeah,
over.
that's
Like,
what I loved about Elden
Ring. It was different for
Couldn't
every type of
fucking
character.
figure it
Yeah,
out.
you had to fight something 40 fucking times
to learn
to figure out one of their moves.
not the pattern because
Yes.
there's no real pattern.
Well, that's the thing.
but you
There's-
knew what
yeah.
this thing was going to do when they started it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh,
So you had to
okay.
recognize
Yeah.
something before it
All right,
happened.
so I got to change my timing from tap 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 to tap to tap to
Yeah.
tap.
Yeah, so you had to like
I
really
guess.
adapt.
I never
it's-
thought of it like that.
If you watch
Like
a
I
lot of
was
the video,
drumming.
yeah, a lot of the videos that guys do this, they actually you can see them. They can bob their head and they're like, okay, so this is, and then they'll
Yeah.
change the head bob.
I don't think those are the videos you're thinking of.
well, the ones where they're bobbing their heads.
Yeah,
on
I don't think that's
on the dude's lap.
No, it's a totally different video, Tim.
Well, they beat the game really good.
Yeah.
They beat the game good and hard.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
They definitely
They-
beat the
It's
game.
because they had the
They-
right rhythm.
The game is tattooed on
They
the
make
side
a
of the dick.
mess of that dragon.
They had the right rhythm, bro. Just got it down.
Yeah,
pat.
that's typically what it means with that. I
Nice.
noticed.
Colorado is now
But-
up 3-1.
Hey,
But no, I've been
Game one.
playing older games lately, like the Ultima 7, Deus Ex, System
Deus
Shock
Ex was
2.
the GoldenEye follow-up, wasn't it?
No, it was
No,
like
the follow-up to GoldenEye was actually Perfect Dark.
yeah,
Oh,
you're right,
that's
Perfect Dark.
right,
Yeah,
Perfect
yeah, yeah.
Dark. Thank you. Yeah.
Perfect Dark's coming out again.
Oh, that's good.
So they had a second one that came out on like PlayStation 2 or
You can revisit it on
Yes,
Xbox.
it was a remake of GoldenEye. I remember they made a remake of it, but
No, Perfect Dark.
oh, Perfect Dark. Yeah, they
had
did make a
Perfect
sequel,
Dark
didn't they?
2.
Yeah.
And then there's now a new Perfect Dark that's coming out.
Oh, really?
I don't know when, but it's supposed to come out pretty soon.
Well, hopefully it's the same company that made the other.
I've
It's
heard a lot of
never,
good things about Deus
you know.
Ex when it came out in the day too.
It was great.
That's
it was a
what kind of
classic.
sucks for me. Visiting the old games now is just it's challenging.
It takes some getting used to.
Yeah.
You got to kind of adapt backwards
I
a
don't-
little bit, you know.
If I'm gonna play an old game, it's got to be 8-bit to 16-bit.
Yeah, I get it. I get that.
Going from 3D now to 3D back in the late 90s, early
Yeah.
2000s.
Which is the same era I'm
Almost
talking about.
I
Like,
can't do
yeah,
that.
Deus Ex was made. I think it came out in like 2000, 2001.
Yeah, see, the only games that
Yeah.
came close to being decent back then would be games that were already cartoonish. If they were
get you.
trying to go for detail,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Mario,
Bad.
the Mario
They were
series.
fine.
Yeah, those are replayable.
yeah.
they're more
Because
just
it-
Same with
Yeah.
Zelda. Zelda kind
yeah,
of
Zelda. Well, I did do Zelda Ocarina of Time, and that looked terrible, and it was really
It's really
challenging
blocky.
To watch.
See,
It
yeah.
was, not blocky, splotchy.
splotchy.
That's how they tricked you to make it look less blocky.
Yeah.
They blended it,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
then it looked like it was
that was a trick
watercolors.
for a long
Yeah,
time.
and it looked
Yes.
terrible on the screen. I was like, God, I can't remember it looking this.
Also,
bad.
you got to remember that those were designed for a different type of screen.
That
too.
too, yes.
Oh, well,
for-
like-
So if you play
Yeah.
retro games on a new new television,
It's not
going
going to look the same.
which
yeah.
is why people are after these old school
Old-
TVs.
old
yeah.
CRT screens, yeah.
They're fucking
Um,
clamoring
I,
for
I,
it.
wanna,
Yeah.
I actually want to get a CRT screen.
I do too.
And I want to build like a full size arcade machine.
That would be
I'd love to do that.
badass. Yeah, man. Well, like, and for instance, there's a lot
be
of cool
great.
things that came out of the limitations too. Like, for instance, like Silent Hill. You know how in Silent Hill there's all that fog and stuff.
Yeah.
They actually put that in there because they didn't have enough draw
Yeah,
distance.
there's no rendering. At
Right.
this.
So
Yeah.
they did it to make the city look like there was more there that was actually, that instead of it just
That's a
appearing,
brilliant idea,
it would
yeah.
be, yeah, and
It's
it worked
just
out
a
great.
pixel, and it looked like it was at a distance, but
See,
it
and
really
now you've
wasn't
got
according
games
to
like
that,
Elden Ring where if
Yeah.
you can see something, you can go there.
You can
Yeah.
actually go there
Well,
now.
same
Yeah.
thing, Red Dead Redemption and all those other ones too. That Grand Theft Auto, which is,
Yeah.
I guess, another one's coming out. A new Grand Theft
I think
Auto.
they're working on
I've
it.
heard
they
I heard
are.
something leaked
Yeah.
about a new one coming out, but I haven't heard anything definite about it.
The new Bethesda game looks good, Starfield. They just put the trailer out for that, and oh boy, man!
Yeah.
Like, you can visit like 1,000 different planets,
Oh,
go
yeah,
to
that's
go all
just-
around them,
yeah.
like explore the
They
whole
did
planet.
that with Star Wars
everything.
Galaxies.
They did that with
one
No
was-
Man's Sky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No
This-
Man's Sky was supposed to be
Yeah.
the biggest game ever
yeah, something like that.
because
Or pretty
everything's procedurally generated.
yeah, and
Well,
it's supposed to be the
Minecraft's
galaxy's supposed
the
to
same
be like
fucking thing.
yeah, but the thing is,
It's
they had a
not, though.
galaxy that was 1-to-1
Minecraft's still
scale.
way smaller.
Scale wise, yeah, but
Yeah.
every map is different.
Yes, but in this game, like as you're flying around, the planet develops as you're getting there. And then so when you get there and you find animals and shit on it, they're different than anything else on any other planet.
Well, it's just like an AI established thing. Or what?
Yeah, and the thing is, like the creators don't know what's going to come up.
Bullshit.
Right? Yeah. No,
That's
it,
how the
No
game works.
fucking way.
it basically the
That's
AI,
wild,
the
man. It's
an
AI
algorithm
completely
that
just designs it
creates things.
all.
No
Yeah,
fucking way. Could you
procedurally.
imagine what this thing could come up with for creatures to attack?
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. The procedural generation's getting better and better.
Fuck,
so these
dude.
games are
Oh,
getting
God,
bigger and
that's
bigger and
wild,
better
man.
and better
I
all
saw
the time.
What a
something. Somebody,
Yeah.
I saw something.
Game you can play forever,
some
pretty much.
Some
Jesus.
Google guy was saying that he thinks that the AI has come to life.
I read that. That is scary. That's become sentient.
Yes, that's alive.
That's fucking
Sentient or
scary.
sentient?
He makes up his own words. Let him go.
Sensi.
I've heard it said both
They
ways.
become-
It's a scented candle now.
They become senseis. They're teaching.
Oh, you like
turtles in
scented
the
candles?
sewer.
Let's watch Sex in the City.
Wow,
But-
I had
That
heard
sounded
of
insensitive. I can't believe you got kicked off of Twitter.
Yeah. God, this is a curious thing, isn't it?
It's amazing. Kevin got
I
kicked
mean,
off of Twitter. He's
what was
like,
he
I like
focusing
arts
on?"
and crafts. This is my photo I'm putting out.
You offensive motherfucker.
It's not offensive.
How
what's
dare
it-
I show scented candles in my
That's-
Twitter
yes,
feed?
That's scented candles. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly. Oh, jeez.
I was talking about your arts and crafts photo.
Huh?
The last title screen for our
He's not very
previous
smart.
episode was
For a
little-
smart guy, he's pretty dumb.
Oh, well, I do one every week, so.
Well, the last one wasn't pretty.
Hey, That guy did his own
But
video.
you don't. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody knows who that is.
But what I put there was not offensive.
Yeah.
Only if you take it in a certain context.
The context that it was done in, right on the phone.
No.
That context looks pretty bad. There's no context.
Yes, there is.
What's the context?
There's a story being told here.
Where?
That we're
are you
hanging
talking
out.
about?
Look at all the protesters. Look at us.
No.
Okay, then you got those guys over there.
Here's where Kevin
And then there's him.
digs his fucking hole even deeper.
So he made the video. I'm just
Yeah, that
bringing
was fun.
awareness to
And
it.
It's fine to do the video on the show. It's a
Oh, but
little
I
different to do it
can't
here.
put an image of him
Yes,
there.
that's exactly what I'm fucking saying.
Why?
How do we get it and you don't?
It's gonna draw some negative attention. But I mean, sometimes negative attention is good attention too.
But don't you think his video drew negative attention?
I think that person is a terrible person for doing what they did, and that's my opinion on it. I think that's a terrible way to get attention to your campaign.
I agree.
I think
That's why
a terrible
Kevin did
way
it.
to get attention for anything, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know. You caught that, did you, Kevin? He's like,
I don't know what you mean.
Oh yeah.
I caught it. So I caught it. It caught me so hard that my tooth fell out.
But we're still recording. We're still doing it. People haven't kicked down the door yet. They don't know where we live, I hope.
And
It's
that's not the
easy to
reason I got
find.
kicked off of Twitter. I didn't even post that one.
That's not.
It's such a bad thing to get kicked off of Twitter anyway. I mean, yeah, it's a platform.
I mean, it's the
I
number
get
one
it.
platform. So.
But Muskie's backing out of it because he just found out a good 20% of it's fake.
Yeah, and they're all insane. All the people that work there
Yeah,
are crazy.
that's what I mean. The big part of it is it's a whole bunch of left wing, nuts.
Not even
jobs.
left wing. They're like off the left scale,
Yeah.
like left
I
wing.
mean, they're trying to pander to a very small percentage of the population, but they are very popular.
What do you mean by they?
Twitter.
Twitter.
Well, I don't know who you're talking about. They means a lot of things.
The Twitter
Well,
verse.
I think it's because Twitter's sort of become, I mean, basically like the public
The moderators
town
of
square
Twitter.
now.
That's what I'm talking about. The moderators of Twitter. That's who I'm referring to.
See, I'm not sure. Are you using that as a gendered thing or
Nope.
non-gendered?
Nope. There's
I'm not
no
sure what
gender.
you're.
See, that's what the problem is. God damn it! The smallest percentage has the loudest voice right now, and I don't understand that.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah,
Have you ever heard of the
It's-
silent majority?
there's that. But the thing is, they
The ones that
also
just don't fucking care.
well, these
That's
people.
most of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
These people have maneuvered themselves to a point where they're in power in a lot of institutions and companies, and that's
I don't know. I don't think they've maneuvered themselves. My opinion on this is they've pandered to.
I think
I think
okay,
that's
you're-
what they're
you're-
doing.
I think you're
don't
probably
think they're
right.
like,
It's more that way.
this is
But they're
this is my belief, so I'm going to make a change. It's a lot of people are conforming to this ideal, and it's getting a lot of traction.
Now, I will say-
so maybe I'll pander that as well.
yeah,
That's how I
and
see
I,
it.
I agree with you there. Although I do say that the Twitter people, they really are like all
I was
those
gonna say, I
people,
think
like,
when it comes to tech, it's a different field.
The
Okay,
tech-
hear me
yeah,
out on
Silicon
this one
Valley,
too.
yeah.
You're going to Silicon Valley, and you have a potential job at getting $200K a year. You going to suck a few dicks to do it?
You also got to remember the types of people that go into
You know
those jobs. You're
computers.
fucking moron.
You know how to do these things, right? And you know that this institution that you applied for.
Here, can I toss you out another scenario?
I haven't finished mine yet.
I understand, and that's fine. The scenario I'm going to toss out is this: you're talking about a guy that potentially can make $200,000, or take all that knowledge that he has and make way more on Wall Street. Where does he go?
What do you?
The guy that goes over there already has the agenda, and he's fine with $200,000. The guy that has the same education and says, fuck it, I'm going to Wall Street, is just trying to make money. That's it.
No, I disagree with that. I think
You,
it's
you think that they
the money
change.
is in Silicon Valley.
It's not as much as you think. It's one of the reasons why people aren't going
Where's
into...
Muskie getting all his money? Isn't that where he started too, with Silicon Valley?
Well,
Yeah, PayPal.
But he did a lot of... He was more of a venture capitalist.
No,
Yeah,
but
he
that's
didn't
true.
create PayPal. He didn't create Tesla.
was so actually that I'm not sure of when it comes to the PayPal stuff. So was it that
Well, he didn't create it. He wasn't the guy that fucking engineered
Oh,
it.
he was just one of the financiers.
Okay, let's
then?
I
talk
believe
about
so, yeah.
I see.
One
Okay.
of the first guy...
the top performing
guys in
billionaires
Okay.
out there. Where are the majority of them from? Silicon
No.
Valley or Wall Street?
Not Silicon Valley.
Uh,
Most of the billionaires...
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, again, partially.
Amazon is not Silicon Valley.
Well, I think
Technically-
it's headquartered in Seattle.
Yeah,
Kinda.
technically
No,
they're.
100
I wouldn't say they're.
I like how that's your thing.
I wouldn't say they're
Fucking
part of big
douchebag.
tech, but they're definitely one of the biggest. Like, they're not really
It's
a tech
online,
company.
for goddamn it.
Everything's online.
It
So
is.
It's all
It's
Silicon
fucking-
Valley.
It's all Silicon Valley. 'cause
Tim,
it's
shut up. You sound like an old fucking
fucking
dipshit.
ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm saying,
Well-
it doesn't have to be
God, you were-
Silicon Valley per se, because I know these businesses can exist somewhere else other than Silicon
McDonald's.
Valley.
I can order things from McDonald's on my phone. That's Silicon
But there's
Valley.
no fucking billionaires at McDonald's.
Except the people that fucking, the CEOs and all that shit, I'm sure are pretty close.
All right,
How much money do you think the fucking McDonald's makes?
bet?
McDonald's is worldwide.
I'm not saying that they're not a worldwide conglomerate that makes a shit ton of money. I'm saying the top performing billionaires.
Okay,
for the
do you know
most
the
part,
names of all
have
the top?
generated from the people that I know have generated their
there's
income
three
off
peop-
the internet.
You know 3 people. Who are the other 2?
The Virginaires guy.
Richard Branson.
Who didn't fucking do it through Silicon Valley. So that keep going.
Virgin Airways, Virgin cell phones and shit like
Oh,
that.
you think that's Silicon Valley?
Virgin Music.
You were really stretching this
No,
one.
Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk.
Elon Musk didn't. No.
No, I would go with like
his money from
Bill
from
Gates?
technology.
Bill Gates, I would say yes.
yeah, because
Technology, Bill
Microsoft.
There you go.
That's
one.
Apple would be under there. So I mean, obviously,
Steve
it's not-
Jobs.
yeah, Steve Jobs.
But he's dead.
God
yeah,
rest.
yeah. But the company's still there. And then there's Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg.
Zuck.
Jack Dorsey, who was the creator of Twitter, but now he's no longer at Twitter.
And he actually wants Musk
So-
in there.
Yeah, he does,
Which is
To
great.
which is
reiterate,
surprising.
I believe that a person goes into Silicon Valley with not the same morals and standards as the people that are operating this machine, but they see what's trending and what's popular, and they adhere to that in order to be
I
recognized.
100% disagree with
That
you.
one I don't. Yeah, that one.
I think they suck dick to make money.
I think
Well,
you
a
suck
lot
dick
of
to
these
make
Well,
money.
companies-
that's not arguing. Who's
Oh,
arguing
so-
that right now?
A lot of these companies are based in San Francisco,
Duh.
and San Francisco is the wokest city in the country. I mean, these,
I beg to differ.
these people
Have
are
you ever been to
insane.
Cheyenne, Wyoming?
I didn't expect that.
Just saying.
The wokest city. Have you ever been to Kabul, Afghanistan?
Those motherfuckers is woke.
Super woke.
No, I mean, San Francisco's so bad. There's literally
They've
like
stopped
poop
throwing
everywhere.
stones except on Saturdays.
What does that have to do with being woke?
Well, that it just has to do with the fact that they're so woke. They won't let it. They won't have anybody. They allow homeless people to just shit everywhere in public spaces.
You can say the same thing about P-Town, man. It's fucking gross over there too.
I
It's
get
also
it.
woke
it's a
as
play on
fuck.
words.
Now
P-Town.
it's got a new reason for that name,
Yeah.
doesn't it? It's because
Yeah.
P-Town smells like piss when you walk into that fucking
Portland
town.
is an extremely woke city.
Is it another fake fucking
Yeah,
one? Keep going, man.
it's
Let's
my
see this
cat.
shit.
Are you
He's
catfishing the
being
catfisher?
catfished.
Sometimes that's fun to fuck
It
with them.
kind of is, just because I'm,
Dude, the only game though that I've been playing lately, I've been playing again, still more Magic the Gathering.
Mhm.
And did you see what
Oh,
Post
she's
Malone
going
just
to
did?
a party. Goodness sake.
No,
Post Malone just spent $800,000 on a Black Lotus.
he bought a Black
Yeah.
Lotus.
For $800,000.
Holy shit! I didn't even.
That's
I didn't even know
is
Post
that
Malone
even
was
the
into
same
Magic.
chick?
That's the same chick.
Isn't that the same video?
No, she's
No,
changed
it's
her
a
outfit
different
to a
fucking
pink dress.
dude.
She's supposed to be going to a party right now. She wants to see if the dress looks okay for her party.
Oh yeah,
But that's
it's
more
not-
lingerie.
It's not different days.
It's not
It's not something that they pulled from somewhere
pulled
else.
from somebody's OnlyFans.
you know what you need. You know, Tim. You know what you need to
so
do.
fucking
You,
awesome.
you need to actually screenshot that and then reverse fucking image search it.
Oh,
Find out who she really is.
No, I'm gonna keep this fantasy going. Fuck you guys.
She loves me,
Well,
guys.
no,
She's the one.
That makes sense since you're dressed like you're gonna go to Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island. That's the one with the little midget
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
My little
You
Romanian
can't say
minx.
that anymore.
The plane.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
say that unless you're making. It's a touchy.
Peter
one.
Dinklage played that character in one of the latest movies.
Yeah, isn't that terrible? The new one.
No, I didn't think it was. That was pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
well, I didn't watch
The new
it.
one,
was
what?
It was pathetic. He played pathetic really well.
What was it?
Peter Dinklage played the little guy from Fantasy Island.
Oh, okay. But they did the new Fantasy Island?
Well, no, they did an expose on the person, on the actor.
Oh, I see.
It was basically,
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's what
No,
it was.
there was another Fantasy Island
Oh,
show.
I didn't know
There
that.
was. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I'm saying they did an expose on the actor,
Oh, yeah.
and it was pretty.
Dude, whatever happened to shows that, like, remember Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous?
Life
Oh, yeah, I
of
remember
the
that.
rich and famous. The internet happened.
Your
Yeah.
caviar dreams
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams.
I'm like, is caviar that great? I mean,
no, it's
like,
terrible.
TV's not great.
Caviar's
You also
awful.
watch TV anyway, dude.
Dude, you used to have 6 channels. 6.
Well,
And that's if you were lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dial.
The
you turn
if
it
the
right down,
reception
tonk,
actually
tonk,
worked,
tonk, 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 tonk,
Man, it
turned
was terrible.
Yeah.
My dad's told me the story about when he was a kid and there was only 3 channels. 3 main
They just colored
networks.
pictures and put them on a fucking wall and said, that's TV.
They just used a flip book until they fucking ran
And
out
he beat
of
the
it.
shit out of his wife.
Hey,
This
flip
channel
book.
sucks.
Grandpa took a flip book and got behind the stage there and just started shouting at us. That's
Why
TV.
does your dad have a southern accent, you fucking moron?
I don't know.
Kevin's from the South. Didn't
God
you know?
no, well, that makes
I'm a
sense.
Southern belle.
As Kevin's yelling, "It'll rise again," fucking over and over.
The Deep South.
Swear to God, man. I've never been called a racist more in my entire life than on my own show with my
In all
co-host.
honesty, he's never done anything racist, but it's just a funny long-term joke. Just like me. I mean, yeah, there was that one dick, but that doesn't count.
And it was only the tip,
It was,
just the tip.
And none of us enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
yeah. I
Hey,
didn't
you're not
swallow
you're
it,
not
doesn't count.
bringing me into this shit. You don't fucking have anything to do with it. So, anyway, I sent you a video.
Yes.
Dude, I watched this earlier. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, we got it queued up to where we're.
So Tim, go ahead and check this out. I'll set it up a little bit. Dude
Yeah,
has
give us a
some,
little heads
dude, cop has somebody pulled over, talking to him. Vehicle pulls up and then stops. Guy goes to get out, and as he goes to get out, he doesn't put his car in park or anything. So that alerts the officer, like right then, something's fucked up here.
Are we going to watch someone die?
No.
Oh, God damn it. Here's
All right,
a
here we
portion of
go.
the officer's body cam.
Yes, we are.
Alright, you can take a picture and send it to me.
Why they wearing body cams? Okay.
Who are you, dude? Who are you?
Whoa! What the fuck?
Biggs, I just been attacked. I just shots
So the
fired.
guy gets
shots
out
fired.
with
With
an
an axe.
hatchet
Yeah.
and starts chasing
Don't
the
move.
officer.
Don't move.
What the hell was that shit about?
No, the car he was
Shots
next
fired.
to,
Shots
he had pulled
fired.
that person over
Don't
Yeah.
move.
and was
Don't
giving that,
move.
and that guy just
Don't move.
pulled up to.
Does this guy know the
To
person?
attack-
Maybe.
No, I
Holy
fire.
fucking
just came up
Oh
to
my
attack
God.
a cop.
Look at
Holy shit.
look at the reaction that
Stay in
officer
your car,
had
man.
too.
Don't move.
Or what if he came out and like he's like,
Don't
"Hey,
move.
let me ask you if this has enough sharpness on it.
Very clever. Excuse me, officer.
He's
May
gonna-
I ask you a question?
So go ahead and play the rest of it. This
So
is from a
fucking
different
bad,
view.
dude.
Okay.
So the second view is
Yikes.
from the patrol car. You got to push play.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, it was already paused. Never mind.
Yes, it was because you paused.
No,
it.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You are
I paused it thinking I was
You are
playing it.
correct.
I love how Kevin even reiterates himself fucking up.
Yeah.
Well, you can't even pause it right. You're the one who fucking paused it.
Oh no, but I'm just mad at myself.
It's like the island.
So here comes the car, right?
Taking
that's-
accountability
that guy
for my
actually-
actions.
That guy actually zoomed
Yeah,
in.
so he
too.
pulls
He's
right up.
turned
So right there, you know, he doesn't
What
set
you
the
doing,
brake
bruh?
and all that.
Hey, bruh.
But that's when the officer goes, "Wait, what the fuck's going on?"
What, dude?
Jesus.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He straight up was charging him, man. Like,
I imagine the person driving that was getting pulled over is like, well, hopefully I'm out of this ticket.
well,
Yeah.
the thing I wonder.
It'd be fucking funny. They're like, "And here's your $500 ticket."
Hey, maybe this guy knows the person.
I
that he
doubt
pulled
it.
over.
The way the guy pulled in,
Yeah,
it
there's
just
no
didn't
way
look
that-
right.
There was no way that we communicated that.
On top of it,
quick.
if this guy really wanted to harm the officer, wouldn't it have been better to just run him
hit
over?
him.
Oh, good point.
I mean, he's obviously crazy or whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
yeah.
he didn't want to do anything to the other person in the car. He didn't want to hurt that car. or
Wow,
something like
I
that.
think I'm a pretty good driver. I
Any
think I can
loss of
figure that
life
one out.
is tragic, and our thoughts.
I'm sure your thoughts are with the family of the deceased.
And prayers to
Oh
him,
my
and
God,
prayers.
good for you, buddy.
Oh yeah, prayers. That adding that makes it all
Naperville.
better.
Actually,
Yeah, okay, good for you. You said the right
damn
thing.
it.
There, you
Who
fucking
is that?
PC son of a
Who's the
bitch.
guy that fucking outed Bill Cosby?
Oh, it was Hannibal Buress,
Hannibal
right?
Buress.
Yeah.
Hannibal Buress has a great joke about thoughts and prayers.
Uh-huh.
He's like, thoughts and prayers. He's like, oh man, that's great that you're gonna be thinking about me and stuff. He's like, you know what I could really use? A sandwich. Now I butchered the joke, but it's still the premise is
Essentially,
great.
it was, you
The
send-
premise is great.
Send money, not thoughts and prayers.
No, a sandwich would be fine. I'd be like, yeah, I'm feeling down. Give me a sandwich.
Kind of hungry, I guess. Send nudes.
I'll have a Coke.
Send nudes. That's another good
That's
one.
probably what I would do.
You would just send nudes,
I'd ask for them.
and then
all
you'd
the
write
time.
over your dick thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder now.
My dick's not
you
big
know,
enough
I
for
wa-
that. It'd be like TH
So I
White
wonder.
th
because I can't
thoughts
spell.
and hairs.
I can't spell thoughts and prayers, so I'd start to spell it TH.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah,
That's
never
all right.
mind. I
Got
missed
it?
that one.
You got it?
Oh, of
Over
course,
your head a little
comments
bit.
are turned off.
Yeah, no. Well, it's from a police department.
Yeah, they're not going to want people commenting.
Yeah, the
on
police
that. It's like, you
department.
fucking
Oh, yeah,
cop
you're right.
killer. You
Official.
he
But
was
look-
completely. He was obviously unarmed.
I know that's the thing that people say. They go unarmed, and you're like, dude, I could.
Why didn't you just shoot
Yeah.
the hatchet out of his hand?
Yeah.
I saw it in John Wick. He did it.
Yeah,
you could have
dude.
just shot his feet.
Easy shot, bro. Easy shot.
Couldn't have shot his fucking feet.
That's some of the things people say about these situations is like, you know, they're not. It's not the movies.
No,
But the next
exactly.
thing is going to be, couldn't you just waited until he got cancer like everyone
You
else?
couldn't have
and
defended
died?
yourself with your baton. I thought cops carry batons.
Yeah, in
You don't.
Billy
They don't
clubs in
teach you
fucking
martial
England.
arts in cop school. Maybe you could have defended yourself that way. He didn't have to die.
Yeah, that's the thing. People see too many movies and they just can't.
Look, in this situation, I think
Reality
this
and
one's
fiction,
obvious. This is
You catch the
It's a
hatchet
good-
with your hands.
Oh, yeah.
And you throw him over your shoulder. You pin him to the ground and say, "Stop." That's what you're supposed to do in a situation like that. Not
Turns
pull
out-
not pull your fucking gun and shoot them.
yeah,
What?
that's true.
It turns out that cop's like
Did he need
in
to really
over his
shoot him
head, like
7
super
times?
in debt to like some fucking Chechen mob, and that was the assassin that they
You
sent
know
to kill
what?
him.
I wouldn't be surprised. Could you imagine that was actually the case? It's like,
Wouldn't
wait a
it be-
minute, that's
wouldn't-
Thomas pulling
wouldn't-
up. Why is
wouldn't it be-
Thomas pulling up?
Right.
It's like, holy shit!
Wouldn't it be
They
great?
fucking
If,
found me.
wouldn't it be
Yeah,
great if going
exactly.
back to what we saw earlier, you just see NoHo Hank peek out
Yeah.
from one of the trees?
Oh shit!
fucked
I got
up
to call
again.
Barry.
Man,
Bus called Barry.
Sorry, it wasn't me. I was just walking by.
it's a Halloween prank.
You know who else is great in that show? Henry Winkler.
Yeah, he's great.
Winkler
He,
nails
dude, he
that
has,
too.
dude. I fucking laugh so hard. Like every time he, like when they're having this like heart to heart conversation. Like, okay, I bill through a different way for my private meetings, so I'm just gonna go get that.
He makes sure he always makes sure he's getting paid for whatever he's fucking doing on that show.
so fucking
Wasn't
funny.
he in one of the Scream movies? too?
Brilliantly
Yes,
written.
the first one. He played the
Brilliantly
principal at the high school.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, he was in that. That's the thing, because like when I was a kid, all I knew him from.
Was Happy
Kind
Days.
of
Happy Days,
Yeah,
yeah.
me
It's
too.
funny,
Yeah.
though, you know, this whole the assassin type thing, like where they got Dexter.
Yeah.
You know, and there was another guy. There was another one that was similar to Dexter, where a guy kills.
Likable
people.
assassins.
Yeah, likable assassins is kind of a trend, isn't
yeah.
it?
It seems to be.
Because you don't really pity him, but at the same time, you're like,
At the
Well,
same time,
I-
you're like, hey, these
don't
guys he's
hate
taking
'em.
out.
I think
not a
that's-
bad thing.
But
you know.
I think more shows have leaned on that.
what was that John Cusack
Sort of
movie too?
the
that he was that
anti-hero?
too.
Yeah, not necessarily an anti-hero,
Uh-huh.
but just a more complicated person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody that you could
Typically ex-military.
No,
is
but
what
I
they
don't
always
even
play
mean
that part too.
But I don't.
That's
I don't
common.
even mean just that though. That seems to be blanketed out throughout most shows now.
Mm-hmm.
That the main character is now a complicated person versus, like old shows that used to be like think about the A-Team.
Very
right? Things like that.
stereotypical.
It was all stereotypes.
Yeah,
and
they
all
fit
shit.
into one mold.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was
The
no
tough, rugged
complexity
bad, you
in
know.
it. Yeah, exactly.
The
Fucking
backstory,
Mr.
the backstory made sense for that person.
Well, Mr. T was like this
Yes.
super strong, tough
Yeah.
guy, but he was scared of planes.
yeah.
And they always had to drug him, a la Bill Cosby, to get him onto a plane.
I pity the fool.
Yeah, so
That's Mr. T's catchphrase, everybody, in case no one knows who that is.
Yes, in
But-
case.
You know what though? But you're right. Like
Yeah.
heroes
I don't
and
know where
even
I was gonna go.
villains are becoming far more complicated.
Well, yeah, because you can
And-
actually look at the villains now and go,
Mhm.
oh, that's not just a straight up evil person.
Yeah, it's like okay,
anymore.
I can understand
I
why
like the
this person's
complexity.
doing this, you know, or
Kinda
on
what I
some
mean.
level.
Like we're
Kinda.
We're leaning more and more towards empathy towards the bad guy as well. It's like, oh,
Because even
and that was the thing about Game of
Yeah.
Thrones too, is like all of them were shit people.
for
yeah,
sure.
the only person that wasn't died in the first
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
He was the only, and for all we know, he was a shit person because
Mm-hmm.
you know his backstory until they come out with the Targaryen.
I was
thing.
gonna say, once you found out his backstory, you start realizing he's still more honorable than anybody.
Yeah.
The-
for the
yeah,
most part, yeah.
exactly. But that's the thing in that world, the honorable people get killed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
and that's so you're like, well, kind of you get it. So who's the least hateable person? And it was the little Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah.
But he was,
The other one would be Jon Snow.
Jon Snow's the closest
and
to
his girlfriend that died.
Egret.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was.
I think
she's
Jon
so
Snow is
fucking hot, dude.
the
Dude.
closest
Dude.
next to Ned Stark as being the most honorable. would be
Yeah.
Jon Snow.
He definitely was.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean,
Why are we back in Game of Thrones?
it's just to make a point that.
but yes, yeah.
every character, bad or good, you have to have some sort of connection with them. When
Well,
it
it's
comes
kinda
to
the same thing
media
with
and in
The
theater
Walking
and
Dead.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all shit people.
Yeah.
But-
Well, for the most part, they've
They've
all
had to
done
do
terrible
they've had to do
things.
some terrible things
Yeah.
to be where they're at.
But you know what? That's the thing. In these things, we can at least see where, hey, these terrible things happened to them, and they went and did these horrible things. Like, you know what? If that happened to me, I could see myself maybe doing something like
Well,
that
actually,
in
I
that
just-
situation. You know, it
have
makes
you
it
guys-
more believable.
Have you guys read
because
the,
if I
the
don't,
comic
I'll
books?
die.
Yeah, exactly.
Have
Yeah.
you guys actually read the comic books though, The Walking Dead?
I've read
Fuck that,
some
I
of
don't
them.
watch that
So I,
shit.
I finally just picked up the
Fuck you, dude.
Compendium 1, 2, and I already had 3. The reason I got 3 is because somebody let me borrow 1 and 2, and then I bought
Oh,
3.
yeah, I got you.
And it's hard to go and reread something when you only have Compendium 3.
you got to
You're
go
like,
from the beginning.
Yeah. So, but I've read through those. I still need to get whatever Compendium 4 is because I think the series is over now.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know.
So I well, the comic book.
The comic book is
Yeah.
over. Oh, okay.
So I need to get that and fucking finally read the rest of the story. I want to see what what is it, Kirkman?
Yeah, Robert Kirkman. Yeah.
So I wanted to see what Kirkman's idea of an ending was for it, which is going to be way different than the show because a lot of people that are alive in the show are not alive in the book, and vice versa. So, well, it's like Carol. You know how Carol in the show was? Yeah, Carol dies pretty early in the comic book.
Yeah, they
She
that I did know about.
She murders herself by
Murders
zombies.
herself.
Yes, suicides herself by zombie.
Oh, but no. Oh, she kills herself. She murders
Yeah.
herself.
Murders herself.
All right.
Yeah, in
So we're
the
using
in the
new phrases for
show,
suicide.
they
Yep.
develop her more.
I'm calling it murder, Tim.
What happened here, officer? Oh, she murdered herself.
We're gonna have to arrest her.
Ah, fuck!
Wait, that's illegal.
Throw her in the paddy wagon.
That's
one's
the other
going to
thing.
jail for
Isn't
murder.
it weird that suicide is technically? I think it's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
But how do you convict?
Hang them.
No, you put a
Hang 'em
cage.
high.
You put a
Yes,
cage
and then
over their.
Kevin puts him in a picture.
You put a cage. Hey, you put a cage over their grave so they can't escape.
Yep.
Oh,
Simple.
They'll come at
It's what they used to do to people when they thought their vampires existed back in the day. They literally put cages over graves.
Well, they do that. They,
yeah.
they,
You know another thing they used to
they
do
do that
too?
in fields now with experimental bodies to test decay.
Well,
Really?
Yeah. They,
Well, that makes sense.
Larry
You
the
don't want the
Cable Guy
animals.
used to
That
get
does make sense. Yeah, you don't want the
Larry
animals
the
fucked
Cable
up.
Guy of all people did a special on that. Did
Okay.
One of his episodes where he walked.
He's
in the
not
field.
actually Larry the Cable
Yeah,
Guy.
but
He's
that's
Dan
What?
Whitney.
He played that character on a show where
Yes.
he tours America.
No, he's encompassed that character.
Nah,
now.
man. He's Larry. He's Larry the Cable
No,
Guy
no,
through
no,
and
no,
through.
He goes to a field
he
of
really
dead
has.
people
He's-
with cages over their bodies and walks around and videos the whole thing. It's like, so this is scientifically based to find out the decay
Yeah.
process of the
But
human body.
they've done the same thing though. They've actually taken like what are those trail cams? I've
Yeah.
watched video on it where they'll take a deer that had just recently
to
died,
watch
put it
decay
out,
and
and they'll
the
you know
animals
time lapse it to see
deteriorate.
what
Yeah.
happens.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, but
By the end, dude, it doesn't take very long. It's like within
No.
2 weeks, most of
Yeah.
that's gone.
well, I know
It does happen
they've
fast.
used pigs too in certain situations too because they're so similar to the human body.
Yeah, their skin
They'll
is
put
and everything.
a
Yeah.
pig in a hot car to see how long it takes to deteriorate.
Oh yeah, remember the guy that got the pig heart? That guy's dead.
Did he die?
Yeah, he's been dead for like a month or two.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he died like within a month
So it
after getting
didn't-
the pig heart.
Didn't work out so well.
What happened?
All that bacon grease.
He got pneumonia.
Stubbed his toe.
He died of a broken heart. Him. He got a broken
His wife left him.
Yeah.
And he died of a broken heart. Poor guy.
Suicide. It was he murdered himself.
The wife brought home a rack of bacon and he had a heart attack.
It wouldn't it be fucked up if like he got that pig heart and it was like from those movies? You know, remember the movies where somebody would get a body part and they would have all their memories?
Oh,
yeah.
They've done that a time or two. haven't
Yeah,
they?
that's been in like I don't know 10 different movies I've
got
seen.
their eyes, and all of a sudden they're
Yeah, they
seeing
see everything
Yeah.
they do. Yeah, no, he.
Or did. Not do, because they're dead. Obviously, their eyes are to the head.
Or they'll
How do you
take
know they
control.
didn't take it from somebody that's still alive? Tim?
Or
That's a
if
good
it's a
point.
if it's a criminal's
Christ.
body part,
That's
then
what
they
happens in
take
China.
control of the person's mind over
Yeah,
time.
they've done
Like,
that
they
several
start
times
taking
too.
over.
It was a
Yep.
John Goodman one. No, that was the electric guy. The guy who traveled through.
Oh no, but John
No.
Goodman was in it. You're right. It's
what was that?
was
the
that
one with
Ballin'?
Is
Ballin',
on
yes.
my side.
Fucking
Islam
love that
Assad.
movie.
That's a great movie. Yeah.
fucking movie.
Denzel
Washington's
Yes.
awesome.
Doesn't
in
it end
it.
up in a
So
cat
good.
at the very end or something
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah, I
he kills
think so.
himself with the poison
Uh-huh.
cigarette.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Uh-huh.
That was a pretty good mind fuck of a movie.
Dude, no,
It
that's
was
a
a good
great
movie.
fucking movie because it's Aziel or something like that is the name of the.
Azrael.
No, it's not Azrael.
Not Azrael.
It's not the guy that died by the electric chair.
Azazel.
It's not him. No, it's a fucking ancient
Yeah.
monster.
It's like
'cause I
Azazel.
saw one too where the
Yeah,
guy was
something
killed.
like that.
Azazel or something like
Yeah.
that.
There was one guy who travels from body to body, but there's another guy who travels through electrical current. And into other people.
Oh,
'Cause
that
he died
one-
by the electrical
Yeah,
chair.
that
Yeah,
was-
that's Shocker.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
Shocker?
terrible.
Yeah, it's the guy that was in X-Files. He's the
Yeah,
D.A.
yeah,
Skinner or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Was another one I was thinking about with Elijah Wood, another horror story where there was like these slug people.
Oh, I don't
The
remember that.
faculty.
The
I just
faculty.
remember-
You remember?
Uh-huh.
I remember
yeah.
a great Elijah Wood
The
one.
high school gets taken over by
this
body
is-
snatchers.
This is what I think. I think Home Alone is Home Alone on its own is Home Alone, and then the sequel to it is actually The Good Son. Because Kevin is a psychopath.
Kevin McAllister.
He's a
was
fucking
psycho.
So fucked up.
But Kevin
Save
McAllister.
me, mommy, save me.
But
Yeah,
that's
like
the thing,
after
though.
Home Alone, that transformed him into a
No,
horse.
he was a psychopath the whole
So
time. He just
fucking
knew.
bad.
You know how psychopaths can fucking charm it up?
Yeah.
The Good Son is just him fucking coming out of his shell. That's it. That's
That
all it
was
is.
So fucking
It's a good
bad.
fucking movie.
His little
It is a
brother
good
was in
movie.
that too.
Yeah. Kieran Culkin, I
Yeah.
think. He's in that show Succession now.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Macaulay Culkin's not that bad of a guy now. I mean,
No,
he's
he's-
like a pretty decent.
He
cat.
looks like
I mean,
shit.
he looks like he's gone through the ringer and back, but of course he is. He's a child actor.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he made it as far as
no,
he
he looks
has.
like he's on meth.
He's got a podcast.
Probably
now.
was.
and
at
I
one
don't
point.
think I don't think he was ever like
No,
that big.
He was big into cocaine.
Well, he probably got
and all
I think he was
that.
a
molested by Michael
party-
Jackson,
He was
but,
he was a cocaine head, and
Yeah.
he was a party. Was it a rave
Ecstasy.
person?
Yeah,
he-
I think
he
it's
targeted-
raves and stuff he was
Yeah.
into.
He did a lot of that.
Mhm.
Dude,
And
when
then-
you say the rave scene, that it reminds me of what was that big famous murder in fucking New York? There was one that had to do with the rave scene.
Wait, are you talking about the one that's like that was based that he was in that movie?
There was a movie about it. Yeah.
What was it? Because Macaulay Culkin was in that, wasn't
He
he?
might have been. And
Oh
he might have
shit!
actually
I know
known
what you're
those
talking.
people.
What is
Oh
it?
god, just
Party Monster.
Party
Monster.
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
one.
that's
That's
it.
the
That's
one.
it. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin was in that. Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin was
And
in
I
that.
think he actually knew the guy or knew some of the people
Oh,
involved.
really? Oh,
yeah, he was
shit.
a
But I might be wrong.
cross-dresser with a lot of
Whoa.
flamboyant
Yes.
stuff he wore all the fucking time.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
man, it
fucking
was
famous
wild,
story
dude.
from like the mid-90s.
Forgot all about that one. It was a good one too.
Or maybe it was late 90s.
What was another one? Go.
Yeah.
That was another raver type movie. Too.
That was a good movie.
Go.
I remember that
Actually,
one.
you know what? Meh.
You didn't like Go?
I don't think I've seen Go, actually.
I'm trying to think.
I
of
was thinking of a different movie.
it had a couple. It had that actor.
Yeah.
Jesus,
which
it had
one
a
was
comedian
Go?
in it.
Yeah, it
Oh,
had Jay,
Go-
was it
yeah,
Jay Moore?
Go's great.
Jay
Yeah,
Moore
Go's
Jay
great.
Moore was in that?
Go's
Yeah.
great
Go was in
because
it.
Go's a weird movie where it's like 5 stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
They
they
all
all
tied in
blend.
together.
They all
Yeah.
tie in.
Once
yeah.
you see the final scene, you go, "Oh shit, this is all one night."
Tom
Yeah.
Cruise's ex-wife. Yeah. What was
Yeah,
her name?
Katie Holmes.
Katie
yeah.
Holmes. Oh my god.
Back when she was
fucking
hot.
smoking in that.
Yeah, but
And
she
then
always is
they hit
bouncy.
the chick in the
A little
parking lot, and then they try to
bouncy.
pull the stuff out
Her?
of the trunk. And
Katie
he's like,
Holmes.
I don't know.
Really?
There's something else.
Yeah, she has a wonky eye.
No, both.
As she's gotten
She's
older,
like
she's gotten
droopy
worse.
dog face.
Yes, it looks like
But she's
has-
hot droopy dog.
No, it looks like
That's
she
what
has.
it
What's
is.
it called when the half
You'd
her
be
face-
into that.
when it's frozen?
Bell's palsy.
Yeah, it looks like she has palsy a little bit.
Bell's palsy. There's
Bell's palsy. a
Other
little bit.
palsies
Looks like she has
also.
a little bit of Bell's palsy.
Yeah.
on that
Bell's
side.
palsy. They don't know what causes that.
Oh, well,
Is that the one that makes you grow testicles from your chin?
yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Bell's palsy.
I heard Jackman's got that.
Yes. Kevin's
Ah.
got palsy all the time under those overpasses.
Help me, guys. Help me.
He's like, at $15 a pop, I'll get as much palsy as I
Hey
can.
man, inflation, it's gone up to 25.
Yeah, it's true.
Shrinkflation.
Gas-
Gotta
But
raise.
you-
Hey man, I gotta raise prices with the times.
Kevin's like, I only do smaller packages. Shrinkflation.
I'm gonna have to charge you double for this one, sir. It's bigger than my thumb.
This ain't a micro penis. Double.
Kevin's like, I'll pull my pants down and show you a micro penis.
I saw something like that. A shame video of some guy getting a lap dance on a stage, and the stripper actually took his pants off, and then just stood up and walked away. And dude stood up and it was sad.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, could you imagine being on stage with a whole bunch? You're about to get your dick sucked by a
Dude.
stripper on stage.
I remember
She stopped. She's like, "Oh, never
Ouch.
I
Right in
remember-
front of the whole
mind." Everyone's
place.
like, "Oh,
Ooh,
I
not
almost
living
ended
that
up
one
doing
down.
something like that to our friend Jake. We were at
you're gonna suck his dick and
No.
it was too small." Or?
Not that.
Oh, all right.
not that part. The whole pants
So
thing.
you did suck his dick. It wasn't too small.
No, the whole pants part. We were bowling, and I walked up and pantsed him.
You fucking
And
dick, dude.
almost
That's
hit-
such a
dude,
dick
it
thing to
was-
do, asshole. Oh, that's
What
fucked
did he
up.
No,
did it
luckily,
flash a bunch of children or something?
Luckily, all like that, it almost happened.
No,
that
that's
part,
bad.
but luckily didn't.
Oh,
But he was,
shit.
He was pissed. He was like, "I would fight you." I was like, "I'd beat you up."
Well, that's still a fucking low. That's
It's fucked up, but it's
yeah,
funny.
Kids did that back in the day.
Yeah,
I
we
get
did
it.
things.
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah, you sure did.
You
Kids
can't moon
did
anybody
things.
anymore. That used to be totally cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of mooning back in my day
Yeah.
too. Like I
was just
mooned
like-
people all the
Is that
time.
not
Yeah, it was
thing
basically just
now?
like flipping someone off, kind of. But yeah, apparently
David
it's illegal
Duchovny
now.
did it in Evolution. It was fantastic.
Yeah, he did do that.
Yes, that was your favorite part.
Well, it was just like so out of character. David Duchovny is standing in a Jeep, and all of a sudden he moons the actress. I'm like,
Yeah,
wait a
but
minute.
didn't he also? He also did a Showtime show that was
mooning people?
That was
would have been out of character for him. He was like a
Californication.
porn guy. or some shit.
Californication was an awesome movie.
That yeah.
Show. It was a
Show. Yeah,
Well, he
with
also
David
did
Duchovny.
He also did a movie.
Yeah.
The same thing.
Oh, is there
Brad-
a movie? I didn't know
Brad
that.
Pitt.
Oh.
Oh, you're talking
there a
about
California?
California?
Yeah, that's a different.
that
that's
one's
not
different
the same.
though. Yeah, I'm talking about the one where David Duchovny's like a writer who
He also did a
gets in
spread
all
for
kinds of trouble
Playgirl,
and stuff.
too.
Oh, that's because he was like sex addict. But the weird thing is,
Yeah.
that's what was going on in his real life too.
Yeah, and also he was remember that show Red Shoe Diaries from back in
Yes!
the day? He was on that.
What the
he
fuck,
was the
dude?
narrator on that.
I think
it was
those,
like
those
a
were the first things I jerked off.
yeah,
to.
it was like softcore porn back on like
Yeah.
Skinamax or Showtime or something
Yeah,
back in the day.
It was one of those.
But David Duchovny was the narrator on that. He was in every episode at the beginning and at the
It was
end.
America's heartthrob. Of course, he's going to be a sex symbol. Whoa, that's
no, this
that's
was
too hard to
before he
believe.
was known.
Yeah, this
was
is
back in like
yeah.
probably how he got.
Probably
No,
there.
I think-
started in the late '80s.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think this is probably
Late
before
80s,
X
early
Files
90s,
or
yeah.
something like that.
Because
Yeah.
X Files started in like what the early '90s.
Early '90s.
Yeah, it was
Julianne
like right
Moore.
before that.
Yeah.
Gillian Anderson. God damn it. She even
Eh.
to this day looks good.
Eh.
Damn good. They redid it for a couple episodes, didn't they? Like last
Yeah,
year. Or the year
it was
before?
like a whole season. I
I
think.
think it
Yeah.
did like 6 episodes or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Of the-
Basically, they finished out the story that
Yeah.
they kind of left hanging back
a
in
lot
the
of people
day.
died.
So why is this your look now?
Mhm.
What, the Hawaiian shirts?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't fucking care.
What? That's not a reason.
No, I'm going to try to maintain a certain look now every
Because
time.
I started selling
I look
cocaine.
schlubby as fuck in all of them. At least I look like a professional schlub now. Well, yeah, I'm going to say a professional schlub.
I still think it's more Dom DeLuise than anything.
That's what I mean. I need to have a look.
DeLuise.
Like, I want to get that white cap, too.
You should get the cap.
Hey man. Hey man, Dom DeLuise was a successful
He
guy.
was sexy as fuck.
He was a
That
sex-
was
that-
simple.
that-
What are you
guy.
talking
Too
about?
wild.
Dom DeLuise was the
Crazy guys.
sexiest guy ever.
Fucking Christ.
Or that one Cajun cooker guy.
Cajun cooker.
Oh, that was back in the 80s.
Cajun cooker.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know
big
who the
fat
fuck-
Cajun guy that had his own seasoning. Not Emerald, the one before him.
I have no idea who that is.
That's an old
That's
guy.
a deep cut, man.
Yeah, it was really. It was
Wolfgang Puck.
Before, it was before Wolfgang. It was before Yankan Cook. This guy was like one of the original. Like not what's the other gal? The old gal who uses sherry all the time.
You're the one that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that lady, yeah.
She almost seemed like she was the basis for the
Yeah.
fucking chef and the Muppets.
I forget what her name was. But
did a movie about
yeah,
it. But
but she was in, dude, like back in the day.
Julia.
What is
Julia
her last-
something.
Julia.
Julie Stiles.
I was gonna say Julia Andrews.
No,
but
what-
that's not
what is her
right.
name?
Julia
Roberts.
something.
It was not Julia Roberts. Julia.
Julia Chef.
Julia the cook. Who gives a shit?
Julia Chef. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Well, go ahead and look it up. That's
Ju-
fine.
Julia Child.
Julia
Julia
Child.
Child.
There we go.
And then the Cajun chef.
I can
Back
see
in
why
the
you were a
day
fan.
was-
Her last
Oh,
name.
what was
Fucking
his
creep.
name? Oh, it's not going to tell me that either. It just says Cajun chef.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of
It's a hot sauce.
Cajun chefs out there. Tim. It's
Spice.
probably a thing.
I don't know.
Cajuns don't cook food.
Oh, that was his name. Chef Paul.
Chef Paul.
Chef Paul.
Never heard of him.
Would have
Chef
been
Paul.
funny if you're like, that was his name, Chef
Yeah,
Boy
Ch-
R.D.
Chef Paul Prodhummy. I just remember Chef Paul. That was his name. But yeah, he was pretty fat.
Chef Paul
He
Newman
always-
makes
he
good
always-
ranch.
He always cooked in a chair. Like, he was so big, like big guy.
Mm.
And he just had a chair, and he sat, and he had his big white suit and his white hat, and cooked at his cook station. And they'd bring him his shit so he could cook.
He cooked shit.
Yeah, it was really good shit, too, apparently. So he made a whole bunch of spices from it after that.
He just rolled it up like a dung beetle, just backing up, fucking scurrying across the
Yeah, I
road.
tell you what, that's good stuff right there.
Dude, I mean, I guess. Dude, he was probably.
But then there was Yan Can Cook, was my favorite to watch.
Well, he
too.
was
That
probably-
I
guy-
remember
chop,
that.
chop, 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 chop,
He's
chop,
probably
chop.
the same as oh fuck, what's her name? The fake fucking she was like the fake fucking.
Boy, we're digging deep today, aren't we?
I don't know why I can't remember her
Ricky
name.
Lake.
No, she was the one that got caught at.
Dude,
like,
I was
the
thinking about
airport.
Ricky Lake too. That's weird.
Yeah, I thought Ricky
She
Lake.
got
Yeah.
caught at the airport like not speaking in her Creole accent that she didn't ever have. She played a character. She was the fucking
shit.
psychic.
Oh, the fucking what's her name?
The black psychic.
Yeah.
Miss
Yes.
Miss
Miss Cleo.
Miss
Miss
Cleo.
Cleo.
Oh,
Yeah.
child. Thank
Miss
you,
Cleo.
child.
Yeah.
Miss-
She was
Miss
a character.
Yeah, totally.
Well, of
yeah.
course she was a character.
She might not have been. You think everyone's a character?
On TV, yes.
No,
There's
not
Especially
everybody.
fucking psychics.
Well, psychic is a character. That's
Yeah.
not. I guess it's an identity, but it's dumb.
It's-
Yeah.
it makes money somehow.
Well, yeah, and it's not the ways that you would expect. Like, if I was a psychic, I'd just be like, you know what? I'm going to retire off the lottery.
Yeah, no shit.
That's what everyone's complaint is why not? Because I can't do it for myself. I have to do it for you.
Yeah.
I'll talk to your parents. They're not even dead. I'll talk to my parents.
Oh, no, I don't mean your parents. I mean their parents. Yeah, they're
They're
still
like-
alive, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're fine. What about your great-grandparents? They're like,
I
I've
hear
never,
a voice. I don't know where it coming from telling
Yep.
me.
I've
It
never-
starts with a B.
Yeah,
you know
that's the
anybody
other-
that
that's
starts
the
with a
other-
B?
That's the other thing. Why do they come up and go, hey, my name starts with a B?
Yeah, yeah. Can't
Tell
they?
them.
Can't,
Tell them.
I can't say my whole name. It's just
I know.
Well, that's the thing. Like, why is it
It's always so stupid. Like it's so
it's
obvious they're pulling
the person's
information
crying.
out
It's
of
like, I
people.
know him. I know.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
Bonnie.
God.
Oh my God, that's Bonnie.
I knew a Bruce
so
once.
I'm getting something sad happened
should
in
do
this
a
room full of
special
70
on it.
people.
Yeah.
Oh
Then we
my
said-
God! Oh my God! That's me.
It was a tragic
That's my-
event.
It's my Charlie.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. What are you talking about? You,
He's in the room with us now.
Oh, yeah.
or the other thing they'll do is the fucking.
Charlie was a girl.
So they do the cold reads like that, where they don't know anything about the person. But then they
Yeah.
also do hot reads,
Yeah.
and that's even more nefarious, where they know somebody that knows this person.
Mhm. Or they've
Oh,
dug
yeah.
into some
Dude,
information somehow and gotten
Penn and
information on
Teller's
people.
bullshit did a great fucking episode on it. They had a person that came in that said that no, they're a real psychic, blah blah blah, and then they also had a guy that's a reformed psychic come in. That he was like, it's all bullshit. I'll show you how
Oh,
it's
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Yep, a lot
And-
of those guys have come out of the woodwork now.
Yeah.
Have, like
Well,
talked about
Steve
the tricks
Martin did
they
that
use.
movie about it, about the televangelist or whatever.
Which one was that?
Steve Martin, he was, oh gosh, where he was going from town to town in this tent, and they'd actually have their staff walk around in the audience and just listen around to people's
Yeah,
conversations.
and that
figure
they
that out.
really do that shit too.
But that's what they do
Uh-huh.
in these hot reads. They'll go around listening to it. They'll have chairs mic'd up and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, so they'll be like, oh, this person wants to know if they can talk to their mom. Let's talk to their mom. Oh, their mom's name's Francine.
Yeah.
That's a weird name, but
Yeah.
it's good that I've got that. If
Sometimes,
I get that,
yep,
Leap-
and sometimes they'll
Leap
have
of
them
Faith.
fill out cards.
Leap of
Leap
Faith.
of
Yeah,
Faith.
that had
Yeah.
fucking what's his face in it too, right?
Yeah,
Um,
the guy.
Edward Norton. Wasn't he in
No,
that, or is he?
not
No, he's
Edward
in a
Norton.
different one.
No, it had
he's in another one.
Qui-Gon Jinn, the actor who played that.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson was in it.
I thought that was your favorite actor.
Liam Neeson?
Yeah,
He's a good one.
he's okay.
Why is he? Did we say that?
You
sometime?
said you talked about him for like 20 minutes
He's
on like
pretty
one of the early
versatile, I'll give him
episodes.
that.
Yeah, you were like,
No, yeah,
"Man."
he's a good actor.
He's got a big
he's
dick.
a great actor.
Okay, cool.
I'm just saying. But yeah, Leap of Faith. That was a good one.
I like how you're super impressed by his dick.
How do you
I'm
know?
trying to think of
How do
anybody
you? That's
Tim's
I-
like, it's only this
Meatloaf
long."
was in it. Yeah, that's right. Meatloaf was in that one too. But no, Edward Norton was not in that.
What was
No.
he in? He was in one.
Philip
that
Seymour
similar,
Hoffman,
similar
another
to that.
badass.
That was a
actor.
great
He
actor
was
too,
good.
man.
If you want to talk
Everything
about
I've seen
good
him
actor,
in-
he's a great actor.
Everything I've seen him in, I've liked his character.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've
He's
really
he's
liked
He's
his
excellent.
always
character.
been great.
Every single one of them. There's
I-
not been one I'm like, I don't.
I even liked him. Oh fuck, Charlie Wilson's War.
That was
He
good
was
too.
in that.
Yeah, he was good in
a
that too.
great asshole.
That
He
like
does a really
CIA
good
guy.
job.
Yeah, he was fucking perfect.
He
as
was
that guy.
awesome in that.
He was
yeah.
like, all right, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
And then he'd just walk out and slam doors and break windows.
He was
Yeah.
the same type of character in the second or third Clarice. What was it? Oh my God!
Yeah, but didn't he die early?
Yeah, he died pretty young.
Yeah, that was in
He's only in like mid
the
40s.
Dragon one, Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
Red
yeah.
Dragon. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He played
was
the
reporter.
the sleazy reporter.
tabloid
yeah.
reporter.
Yeah, he's the one that
Uh-huh.
gets thrown over the edge
Yeah.
with his fucking intestines, right?
No,
No,
he's
he
the
gets
one
set
who-
on
the-
fire in the
he's set
wheelchair.
on fire in the
That's-
wheelchair. Yeah.
No, that's the like French cop. I
Okay,
think.
that's right,
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, the French detective. Or
And
whatever
then at
that's
the very
called.
end, it's fucking what's his name?
Oh wait,
Fucking
yeah,
eating what's his face's brain?
Ray Liotta.
Yeah,
Ray
Ray
Liotta's
Liotta's
Yeah.
brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was
He's like, don't worry,
awesome.
he can't feel anything.
Yeah, he's all sitting there drooling like. "Ah."
And he feeds it to a kid on the airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, she's all, it's good.
Now we can end on
Eating Ray
cannibalism.
Liotta's brain. Well, we can now.
I wonder.
Cannibalism.
Anybody can
The
try it.
worms are chewing on Ray Liotta's
They haven't
brain.
got to his brain yet. Apparently, it takes a couple months.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay. I guess, hey, I stand
There's
corrected.
a concrete box. Anyway,
Well, thank
thanks
you
for
for
following,
listening,
everybody. Appreciate
and,
Like, subscribe, give us a follow.
Please, we need more people.
We love you.
Tell a fucking friend. If you don't have friends,
Tell your
I don't know.
mom.
Go
Tell your
around-
dad.
but what if they don't have a
Better
mom or
not
dad?
tell your
Then
kids.
Tell your neighbor.
Yes. Tell everyone.
Tell everyone you know.
That guy was hilarious. All right. Goodbye, everybody.